is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Elden Ring. And this sounds louder to me than normal, so let me just update that volume real quick, like. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We got to Radon just fine yesterday. Let's see how far we get today. All right, should be good there. And let's run to the Grafted Scion, which thankfully we do not need to fell. Though if we did, we know full well how to as the Samurai, though that 3,200 runes that it gives is not worth it in the long run. So Grafted Scion down and dusted. More accurately, we are down on the ground and dusted. My hair's so frizzy today. Freaking, I think it's the wind. The wind and the temp. It's freaking almost May, and it's still like below freezing temps for the most part here in Minnesota. I don't like it. Like, I'm from New England, I still just ain't a fan. Is no fan of the weather here. Anything else needs set up? I don't think so. I think we're good. It's boiling here where you are, Liquid? Why, what's the temp where you're at? Yeah, here we literally are still getting snow. Like, no joke, it's kind of nutty. It is just a wee bit nutty. It seems like my frames are dropping more than usual. That's peculiar. Is the game okay? Like, what's going on here? 84, but was like 90? Yeah, that... See, I don't mind. Probably like high 70s. Maybe low 80s, but once it gets up to the 90s, like, no thank you. This ain't good. Why does it feel so much worse than normal?
And I can also that you're not. Then why I am Carly. Goodbye.
Let's see, no frame drops, nothing like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's causing the issue. It's not the computer, so I guess it's the game. Ugh. Elden Ring, can you be normal for like 5 seconds? That would be amazing. Let's grab Zedong. Huh, that was 2 last time as well. I wonder if that's always 2. Hey, very nice. Have you done that before? Is that your first time baking cookies from scratch out of curiosity? Well, that's very exciting. What type of cookies did you make? Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate it. All right, skip the cutscene.
Have you, they sir, but you
Try to skip all the dialogue.
to the foot. Then it summoned me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with
Chocolate chip, very nice. Well, it sounds like that would have been a fun time. Yeah, what is up with the frame drop today? I'm trying to think of any differences. My computer was fully shut down prior to this, so it's not from like being on for an extended period of time. I don't think there's an update to my knowledge to the game. So I don't know. I don't know what's up the frame drop. let's make our way over. So how'd they turn out, out of curiosity? Obviously, first time baking. Baking's, honestly, baking is harder than cooking in many ways. Because there's a lot more that can go wrong in baking. Want a duos game in Warzone? Hey, congratulations on that as well. How has Warzone been faring? It doing pretty good? They're good and taste awesome. Hey, I'm happy to hear that. Always a nice feeling when your food comes out well. Okay, I'm gonna be complaining about this entire run, this frame drop, especially if it gets worse. It's very sweaty. I mean, that's to be expected of any, you know, shooter at this point, right? Like, no doubt about that. Butterflies.
Well done. Well.
Let's go to Agheel Lake North. Thinking about it, it's been like a hot minute since I've played a freaking shooter. I want to say the last time I played a shooter was Rainbow Six Siege. I wouldn't mind getting back into like a more competitive shooter again, but I don't know. It is just like such a time investment.
You were just thank you. I was pushed and I ended. Oh, when they and so this is all I hope.
Trying to think if I ever were to get back into another shooter, what I would do. So DBD related question, update on chapter 26. I don't think we have any updates on chapter 26 right now. At least I haven't seen anything, right? But we should be getting the chapter in June with the 6-year anniversary. Oh, 26th of April? Update on 26th of April. Wait, was there an update today? Was that the Haddonfield returning? That, I guess that would be the mid-chapter update, right? With Legion's update, Ghostface update, Haddonfield returning. 26th. I was about to say, I was like, today's the 26th. I didn't think there's anything today. But yeah, so, I mean, overall, I'm interested. I think a lot of the Legion changes are for the better. I'm actually pretty excited about that. And trying out what Legion looks like post-update. Haddonfield, I still think is going to be a god-awful map, but at least it's going to be a little bit more tolerable based on the changes that I've seen. Other than that, Ghostface, overall positive changes, though not horribly impactful in comparison to Legion changes. And yeah, kind of it. Was new archive trailer released 28. Gotcha. And isn't in the new archive the Observer no longer there? Like he up and disappeared basically? Remember seeing some stuff about that the Observer suddenly disappeared. Which I wish there was more like investigation or commitment to the DBD lore. I think DBD could be a really cool game where the lore could be really like in-depth and really dense. It just definitely isn't like at the forefront of the developer's mind, right? It very clearly isn't, which is fine. Not every game needs to be lore heavy. I just think that they could have put some more thought into the lore. Yeah, anything with like a period, Twitch always will think it's a link. Unnerfed Deathslinger? Yeah. Like I've said before, he kind of in many ways just feels like a worse version of Executioner. He has some upsides to him in comparison, but for the most part, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate what they did to the cowboy. That root into and shooting cowboy. Honestly, it's been really nice taking a pretty extensive break from DBD and mainly only playing DBD competitively right now. If you're unaware, I still play DBD, just over on Champions of the Fog, which is my competitive Dead by Daylight league, with a lot of familiar faces. It's mainly the mod team here and there. So like Shelby, Giraffe, Arctic, and so on. And so yeah, it's been nice not playing a lot of DBD and playing a lot of this instead. Red can ignore hooks. I think if you're just looking at their powers one-to-one, and so not looking at the cage, the cage, and instead really focusing in on Punishment of the Damned versus the Redeemer, I think then they're a bit more comparable. And the main downside is that obviously the Redeemer from Deathslinger can't go through walls, where Pyramid very clearly can. The major upside for Slinger is just the fact that he has shorter cooldown times, which can result in shorter chases when only using your power, but even then, it's a bit sketch. When game with Rivers of Blood is more balanced than DBD. Honestly, From Software usually does a decent job of balancing. They're not, like, the best in the world, don't get me wrong. They definitely still have some balancing to do, but, like, we're getting updates pretty regularly on balances and patches and whatnot, which I'm always a fan of. That, and also, I think the biggest thing is, with this being a PvE only game that obviously isn't getting, like, an update a quarter, there's far less to balance, and as you add more things, or as, with DBD, as you add more things, older things become stronger. So, like, a great example is Flip-Flop, when Ash was originally introduced, was never seen as a really viable perk, right? Like, it was a cute thing that you could do, theoretically speaking, but it wasn't seen as viable until Power Struggle came in. And that's kind of like the problem with power creep, and how, like, certain things can make things more viable over time, and when you don't take in consideration in your design format how that impacts the game as a whole, you kind of get that imbalance that we're seeing in Dead by Daylight. And I think it's very comparable to, like, Magic the Gathering, as strange as that sounds, or other TCGs, where things are added on a regular, like, quarterly basis. Shorter cooldowns for reloading without add-ons? Yeah. Add-onless Deathslinger is a big meh. Good.
What has been, how can I? Nervous?
How did you aggro on me and why? I'm gonna need you to back off, friend. That thing never aggroes on me either. I think I should have enough distance from both to double tap. All right, there we go. Oh, god dang it, that's right. She's gonna invite me to the freaking round table. Thankfully I can decline, but still. I have to go through this dialogue now. And there's not enough perk slots for Killer and having shared perks boon. Yeah, the shared perks is kind of a big thing, right? Being able to have one perk that then impacts, you know, the rest of your team is a really huge thing. I just think overall, it's not even about balancing so per se in DBD, but more about like overall gameplay and design decisions, and maybe being a little bit tone deaf to the state of your game as a whole at both higher and lower levels. It's why when it comes to balancing in competitive play, which is something that I do, like I have to, as an owner of the league, I have to balance the game. You know, a game that already exists, I have to balance to ensure that competitively it's viable. And so I kind of look at the game and go, well, here is some major offenders when used against specific killers, or kind of just in general, and then ask, you know, why do we not want this specific type of play in the game, especially at higher levels, and even at lower levels, because I like to balance not just from your average player. I like to balance from like what the entry-level comp team is going to look like to the highest level comp team. And if I recognize that a higher level comp team can theoretically get more use out of something, and it unfairly balances down to a weaker level comp team, I take that into consideration on maybe something should be done about that, because it means that the strong only get stronger and the weak just feel disadvantaged, right? So, I mean, that's one major reason why, like, all boons are banned in Dead by Daylight comp. Like, it's a nonsensical thing, and they're just such a strong tool to survivors in the right scenarios, and in some cases can just make games freaking take forever. I mean, good example would be like ARP, Azrael's resting place with a freaking boon. That'd be stupid. What, the Unbreakable one? Yeah. Overall, boons just need to be tuned at a foundational level. And I don't know why they haven't recognized that fact yet, that they need to be in some way, shape, or form. I think it comes down to that there's a lot less risk to the amount of reward. PvP in Elden Ring's a lot of fun, Liquid. It's something that I was doing for a little bit with my main account, and then I wanted to get into the hitless run that we're doing now. The hook mechanic itself is just so old. Care about that insofar as staying near them is oof. Making them bleed out is more worthwhile. I mean, the hook mechanic obviously intertwines itself into a lot of different facets of the game, and so that as a mechanic itself would never be taken away. But I mean, if you're talking from like a efficiency level and are looking at things from like what would be the most efficient, realistically speaking, slugging out all 4 survivors will always be more efficient than hooking one survivor, then going into another chase, so on and so forth, right? That'll always be the case, that is the more efficient play. Alright, let's see where they're positioned at the front of the church. Even if 4 Unbreakables? Well, that's the biggest thing, right? And like things like pubs, it comes down to a gamble, right? You gamble, okay, do we see 4 Dead Hards? Is it 4 Unbreakables? Yada, 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 right? So it really comes down to a huge gamble when it comes to pubs. And that's one of the big things there. All right, let's go to Tranquility West. And I think that's like one of the major issues of DBD in a nutshell, and how the devs haven't entirely realized that because when you see one perk used across 4 survivors, and you're seeing it in 95% of your games, you might need to come to the conclusion that there's a reason for that, and that yes, it's because that tool, that perk, is a good asset. But when you see like it being the like purely the meta, then you have the question of, is this too good, right? Or why is this necessary to have on 95% of the players? I can see that. I don't know if it'd be conducive to DBD's playstyle's the thing. That's the biggest thing. Like, major changes like that, you have to look from a gameplay design perspective, and I just don't think, like, DBD's gameplay would mesh with that style of gameplay. But it's definitely a thought, for sure. Why are my frames so choppy today? Like, I've compared before VHS to DVD, and the biggest thing about VHS is simply the fact that it is very much a game of tug of war versus DVD being very much a game of tag. Murderous game of tag. Why are my frames so bad right now? My CPU's fine. My frames are fine. It's specifically the game. They need to do like an optimization patch. I know they fixed like some of the issue earlier on, but it's still pretty bad right now.
You're no matter loud, you.
Alright, got all of the runes that we need. Let's go get our longbow for later. Alright. Alright, let's set up, shall we? So we're going to want to put you there. We are going to want to switch this off to meteorite staff. Yeah, it comes down to, like, I don't know why they're set up the way they are, but they are. It's just the way, like, the organization is streamlined, and I don't know why that is the way it is, but yeah, it's a bit rough. You make it nighttime. There we go. All right. Time to bleed the dragon, the dragon, the dragon. Time to bleed the dragon, yes, indeed. I checked the team hit list Discord, see if anyone else is complaining about frames being an issue today. Like I said, I don't think there was any updates. I just think it comes down to the way in which different companies take feedback or don't in some cases, right? In many cases, some companies just don't take feedback from their player base. And I think it also depends on what market the company is really focused on, right? And I think behavior, their model very much is to focus on the average player. And I remember the other day, or actually probably like other week, month, whatever, at some point recently, I stopped into a content creator just off a whim, and it's not something I normally do. And I was watching their gameplay, and like I had a realization, and this isn't to be braggadocious or to like put down anyone, but I was watching the gameplay and I went, holy hell, is this what the game looks like from like the 99%? Because I fully accept the fact that I play DBD at a level that most people don't. And I was watching this gameplay, they're playing Trapper. And like they have some hours in the game, like enough to know what they're doing, and you'd think, oh, enough for the survivors to know what they're doing. And then I was just watching, and the survivors were like, I had to think for a second, like, are these bots? They were not, mind you. And it made me realize, holy hell, this is what the game is like for like 99% of the player base. And like, I just don't really think about that because I just assume that my experience is everyone else's experience, or at least to something similar, and it apparently is not. So I think that's also a big part of it, is that FromSoft definitely balances and looks at their game from the perspective of the 99 and not of the 1%. And I think that was clear in how they related their MMR testing recently, when they went through all the little details and notes and whatnot. And we're kind of going through, and here's how this impacted the higher level player base. And it was clear that in the way in which they decided to take action based on the information provided, that they are definitely balancing the game around that 99%. And once you take that in consideration, it kind of makes a bit more sense. Broken portal solution from soft perspective, make fake regular chains as timers. Hey, what's up, Kieran? Doing pretty well, Just going through run number 4 right now. Invisible chains inside survivors. Alright. Let's see if we can kill the Deathrite Bird before our gold pickle foulfoot wears off. That would be ideal. Hi, friend. We were actually doing really well. You can actually see our previous run yesterday over on the personal best down below. Could have gone better. Could have gone better, to say the least. We ended up taking it at Star Scourge Radon. That was close, actually. I can't target its head, can I? It's like buried. Alright, I'm gonna have to back off and let it reset. It's in the freaking eye of the skull, and when it does that, I need to back off, otherwise I risk taking a hit, which means that our gold pickled foulfoot is gonna wear off, which is freaking depressing as hell. We lose off on like, it's only like 2,000 runes or something like that, but for the early game, it's actually really helpful to have those. So it is a wee bit unfortunate. Oh my god, why are you so active today? Relax. You want to back off here? Yeah, that's exactly why. There's no way that any of that should hit me. It's right underneath the cliff face. Yeah, there goes the gold pickle foulfoot. F my life. I'm gonna let it reset before going in for more attacks. I'm just gonna wait for it to fully reset. There's no reason for me not to. There we go. Come on, buddy. Need you to go night-night. What in the world? it normally will like take a few hits before it does anything. And right now it's just like, nah, mate. Freaking gonna go in real quick. I'm playing on Stream Deck in the early stage of a no magic run, but an update after Stream Deck, and I can't fix it until tomorrow. Oof. That is an oof for sure. Got the poker in hand. Where do you go after this? Lake Lunaria, right? Yeah, Lake Lunaria. Stormhill Shack. Once in a while I have to think about, like, where does my pathing bring me now? Not really. We need to level up here, though. Push intelligence to 39. I didn't want to sit again! That's exciting. That is very exciting. Sorry, just doing like melee only. I imagine melee only isn't too bad. That's kind of what I did for the most part. I'm trying to think, did I ever really use magic? Like, I used Moonveil. I don't think I really used much in the way of magic or sorcery. You don't collect maps for areas that look so ugly otherwise. It does. You're not wrong, but like, I don't have a reason to, right? Like, I know where I'm going. At this point, I have these areas memorized. It's just one of those moments where I'm like, where do I go now? Oh yeah, Lake Lunaria. You know what's even funnier, though, is the fact that for a long time, people didn't know what the markers on the map were to pick up map pieces. And so there are a lot of people who's like, wait, the map's not supposed to look like this? Wait, those markers there where you get map pieces so I can see landmarks? What? And like, it's just such a funny thing to me that that was a thing for a while. Golden summons are fine too. Bows. Well, that should be fun. I imagine, like, for the most part, you're probably going to be running, like, a status weapon. So, like, you know, bleed, frost, yada, yada, yada. Because why wouldn't you if you're doing melee only? Though right now on 1.04, I know, like, transitions that proc off a bleed are effed. So if you, like, bleed Godskin Duo during a transition, just dies. Bleed basically, yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Like, Hook Claws, bleed, frostbite. Good. These are good. We can get rid of you now, can't we? Put it there. Alright, alright. So how has the Stream Deck been? Has it been a pretty decent experience? Up you. Still don't know why there's so much frame drop today. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I don't know if I'll ever do an RL1 run. Right now I just really want to get through this, and it's a pain as is. You're already turning around. I didn't see that. I guess I can go far left around you. Yep, going far, far left. Did not want to lose my run to you before I even get to my first real boss. Frickin' Magma Worm. Been amazing. There's only one game I can play on it, and one tune that's DVD because Behavior aren't updating their anti-cheat to work with it. Oof.
Hello, it's rather my mistress. Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessed thug, please.
Alright, we'll go get your necklace, but not before we first kill this death rat bud. Let's wait for you to reset. I wonder if you're gonna be just as much of a nuisance as the last one today. apparently. Play well on it, no performance or graphical issues, but Steam Cloud is a bit iffy. Ah, fair. Way here. That's good to hear. I don't know if I would ever, like, I don't know. There's definitely that phase in my life where handheld games were, like, king, right? I don't know if, like, handheld games are in the cards for me anymore. I don't know, like, for me, when I game, I want to be able to sit down and really focus in on what I'm doing. I feel handheld, usually in a situation where, like, obviously you can game, but, like, you're probably not going to be focused in on that, sitting down for, like, an hour on end. Maybe on the couch, but at that point, I have my Xbox and a TV. Any window program with Proton, but it's a bit fidgety at times. I mean, if it works, it works.
What, are you trying to stop?
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
I'm not in love. You're a first.
Alright, got the necklace. Let's go to Raya. I'm curious if we do get another Erdtree Blessing soon. Because if it happens at a specific time every night on the first night, I might specifically wait for it purposely for this Deathright bird. Might not be a half bad idea.
Please. Oh yeah, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I see you are very to study such. Please. Bring most time. But you are the volcano. Oh, this land, but the lift instead at the base. It was I have faith. I do hope.
All right. All good there. Let's head to Real Caria Gate South. Yeah, see, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be bad for me to, like, bring a Switch or a Stream Deck in that point to my work, because there's a lot of time where it's just so slow that I'll just sit there and spend hours watching YouTube or Netflix or something, because there literally is nothing to do. No, I do not go Magmore Makar anymore. We go through Grand Lift. I was initially pathing that, and then I realized that Grand Lift is much easier, especially because I asked Team Hitless in their Discord, obviously. And so if poison gets procced on me from an enemy, then that is considered a hit. However, I can poison myself to stop them from poisoning me. So you'll see what we do for Fort Theroth to avoid being poisoned. On shift and obtain for the rest of my shifts, at least until you finish stream. Ah, fair enough. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad I can provide some entertainment and company. Still no Erdtree Blessing. Should be coming up soon. I forget when. I think it was like we go sit at the bonfire. It's such a long time. Also, the Set of Grace, not Bonfire. Was this Dark Souls? No. Does no damage, basically, so... Well, so it would probably kill me, but we just, like, take one sip of a flask and we're good. Cool. There's the key. We do need to go into main temporarily, just so we can grab the golden seed. But yeah, we use a pot, a poison pot, to poison ourselves. Initially, we are going to use raw meat dumplings, but I realized that Revenger's Shack doesn't have any raw meat dumplings until you complete the Castle Morn quest line, and then is recommended that we use the pots instead, which we can get the cookbook for on our way to Fort Height, and it just works out perfectly. It is actually really good pathing to just, it really does ensure that we don't get hit at Fort Theroth, because I've never been hit by a bat, like by a physical attack there before. Poisoned, yes. A physical attack, no. All right. Alright, let's make daytime now. We never did see an Erdtree Blessing. Yeah, we did not see an Erdtree Blessing after all. Enough for levels. And found out you can go from the start of the game to Godskin Duo really easily, which would have made it much faster. How do you get from the start of the game to Godskin Duo really easily? I'm curious on that now. Are you talking about like wrong warping or zipping? I'm talking about like an actual pathing. If only I could find a faster way to get over here. So you make your way to the 4 belfries, go from Farmazula 1, wrong warp from there. Oh yeah, I guess that does make sense. Yeah. Yeah. That is a pretty good call. Could you, in that case, do that same thing and wrong warp to Noxtella? Or other places from the belfries? Because there's Noxtella, there is Famazula, and then there's obviously the chapel. Yeah, that's interesting. I know that they did a good job of patching wrong warping to some degree in 0.04. I imagine they're probably going to continue doing that to some degree because that patching was very purposeful. Also, the frickin'... Did you... Actually, I don't think I've talked to you since 0.04 was updated. Did you see how they targeted the +7 jump? I'm not sure if you saw that or not. The +7 jump in Volcano Manor. It's technically still doable, but it's like not worth the time doing anymore. Now it's just as easy to just kill the noble. Got fixed, and there's a few more broken sites of grace. Ah. I imagine they're probably going to continue fixing that. Since they showed the precedent that they're going to, so I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. Why would they do that? I understand why they do that when looking at it. The +7 jump was like the way you could very early into the game get a +9 weapon, in my case Moonveil, without much, give. You're not giving much to it, especially as with Godskin Noble, that +7 jump physically skips like a Stoneward Key door plus a boss. Should be good. They didn't fully fix it, actually. There's still a way to break the AI from outside the boss room. Funny enough. There's still a way to do that. They fixed one way of doing it. Why are my frames so bad today? What in the world? What is going on? They've, haven't ever been this bad. Yeah, apparently I remember when it was being discussed in the Team Hitless Discord, there's still a way. Yes, Pegasus is still a thing. wait a little bit till it's past that little ledge there. I think if we do it right, it should break the AI. It did. Cool. If it doesn't do the slam, then we've broken it, basically. Yep, we do. I actually have a scripted kill on Draconic Tree Sentinel now. So basically, I can guarantee a kill on it no matter what. If I do specific moves, it just dies. Did it respawn? Yep. Wait for that to go off because those could randomly hit me, theoretically speaking. You're down. Okay, so that's Lake Lunaria down. Before we go to Fort Height, we are going to grab the Stoneward's Key as well as the gold seed here. And then let's go to Third Church of Madoka. And we already picked up the gold-tinged excrement, so in that case, all I need is the cookbook and some more St. Trina lilies. Don't need that, though. I'm gonna go around this one bear because I just don't want to aggro it. I shouldn't ever take it from any... Okay. The frames are getting ridiculous now. Like, really bad. Cookbook. There's Blythe. I will show you, once we get there, obviously, what my Godskin duo fight looks like, and honestly, sleep pots are kind of ridiculous the way I have it set up. Godskin duo, Godskin noble are both scripted kills as well for me. Meaning that if I do specific actions, it's pretty much a guaranteed win. The Godskin duo has some room for error, as long as I'm not freaking stupid, though. We want 22 of these. We got 9 of those. We don't need these. All right, should be good. We'll actually be coming up the Godskin Noble pretty soon. All right, let's sit. Reset the ballista. That out and ready. Still aggroed, no longer aggroed. Good, good, good. All right, let's get ready, shall we? Let's tag you. I don't think I've ever seen that attack from him. Everyone's out fighting. Yeah, everyone... I'm a bit scared they're gonna just kill him and turn around, so I'm actually gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm actually going to kill you. Why you don't have your shield up, though. Perfect. There's one more I'm worried about. I probably could go past, but I'm a bit worried that they'll be done killing the demis before I have a chance. Yeah, they are. So that was actually a good call on my part. They'll probably be resetting their positioning soon. I'd rather be safe than, sorry, taking a stupid effing hit. Especially here, of all places. There's, like, no reason for me to ever take a hit here. Yep, you go back to your spot. There's the one with the shield. Where's the other one? There should be one more for shield. There you are. You take so long to go back to your position, though. Frickin' saunters on over. And good. Alright. We should be good now. Grab the gold seed. Aim at you. You then move to throw a bot. We then snipe you. And we snipe you. Bring out the torch, so we don't have to worry about the rats actually attacking us, but we will kill the rats. Here. And then we have enough for another mighty shot. There's whack-a-mole. Always there, ain't ya? Alright. You always forgot the torch, I guess? Oh, the frickin' beast torch, or the beast repellent torch is amazing. It's so good. Right behind me? Good. I was kind of worried that he didn't see me for a second. Good. Buddy. And then break this poor man's brain. Back up we go. How many arrows do I have? 18? Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Have a number of spares for the putrid avatar. It would have been useful in my RL1 run, but by the time you told me about it, I was already close to the end. Fair. Fair. Alright, so now we go to the round table. Let's put bleed on our dagger.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Alright, let's go back to Fort Faroth now. And let's reallocate our flasks, as well as level up. 40, cool. Blast, add charge, increase, secretaries, allocate. Doesn't really matter, I'm gonna reallocate them again. Let us craft one fetid pot. We are then going to put you here, and you there. Gonna have this out. Anything else need to do here? Not really. So we throw. Poison ourselves. We're gonna wait just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Right there should be good. Sip. Run. So now if they even were to use Poison Mist, it wouldn't matter because we're already poisoned, so they can't poison us any further since we're already poisoned. By the time I get up to the top of the ladder, I should no longer be poisoned. Perfect. Practice medallion, right? You can't poison me if I've already poisoned myself. I brought up this strategy actually in the Team Hitless Discord, and everyone's like, we didn't think about that. Like, this wasn't something that we ever thought about. But that's really smart. You can, but it really is hit or miss is the problem. Oh, wait. You might have to Memory of Grace out. Alright. I've had it proc there a few times. And like I said, it is hit or miss. It is very rare, but it's happened enough to me to where I'm, what, 40-some minutes in to this? And I'd just rather not even chance it. Like, why would I want to waste 40 minutes of my life just for me to lose a run to frickin' poison? So I was like, nope, no thank you. Not doing that. Let's bleed. Oh, wrong button. Alright, we won't be hot swapping, so no reason to bother with that. Did we... Oh, shoot, did I don't think I put my physic. I was wondering what I was missing. Yeah, I did not set up my physic. Glad I remember that. I mean, we would have been fine without it, but I'd much rather have that in hand nonetheless. Right, no reason to hot swap. Go there. Yeah, I wish that Twitch would do better with mobile. Like, there's no reason why they can't. To be fair, you're not gonna be missing much. This is honestly one of the most tedious parts of this setup. It is. All set now. Yeah, I couldn't get it to go the way I wanted it to. But this is why we have an ample supply of arrows just in case. So when I said as we started in Twitch, you had just left far off after grabbing the sword seal. Yeah, basically I was saying how you're not gonna miss much because this is one of the most tedious parts of this setup. Honestly. It's just so tedious. But it's the safest way for me to do this. Like, there's no denying that. A lot of people just go down with Torrent and fight it, but I said, screw that noise. I'm gonna find a way to cheese this boss. And this has been by far the safest way I've been able to figure out. Most consistent too. Left to right. Left now. Good. I was saying how I'm still surprised that Twitch hasn't like invested into their mobile platform more. I need you to go back to the roots, friend. Perfect. left. We need to go to right then. Reset. Shoot. Let's back off in case one of those hits us. I've never had it happen, but I'm not going to chance it now. Yeah, literally get 80 plus down on mobile data in my office, but Twitch didn't get the memos buffering every 30 seconds. I mean, it might be because obviously I'm streaming in 1080p 60 frame, which is definitely on the high end. And so like that could definitely be it, but like you'd still think that Twitch in some way, shape, or form, especially as they're owned by Amazon, and thus, you know, have access to AWS servers that are apparently so good, you think it'd be a bit better than it is. But nope. It's not the case. Did you reset? Oh, God dang it, you did. I had such a good run yesterday where it didn't reset a single time. Today it's like every single time. But we're fine. That's why I bring extra arrows, just in case. Left, so we're gonna drag you back right. Perfect. We'll be able to get 3 in here. Back left. Do it fast enough? I think we did. Good stuff. Can I kill you in 3? I think so. I think we can kill you in 3. Let's see if I'm right. It's gonna be 4. Oh my god, it's 4. Pain. It didn't reset, but the moment I can lock on, I'm just killing it. Cool. 91,000 runes and our cracked tier. All right, time for us to go to Route View Balcony now. Kill Alexander, kill the Magworm. I want to point out the first boss on our list, Magworm, we don't do for like an hour. We can push to 46, should be fine. I'd like 47, but we'll do 46. And also set up our physics. And we had one freaking guy, one freaking enemy, almost grabbed me the other day. Be careful of that. The guy on the right here. Yeah, that guy there. I don't know if I spent too much time on the side of Grace or what, but he almost grabbed me yesterday off a torrent. Freaking had a heart attack I did. Alright, well. I was actually talking to someone in the Team Hitless Discord, apparently. One of them was talking to Alexander, probably in Limgrave, and actually got killed by a dragonfly. Thankfully, none of mine have, and thankfully their run was like early enough in that it probably was inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, no, they died to a dragonfly, so might as well have. Let's double tap. Ooh, you are much closer than I would like. Thankfully, you did not rush in. Like, he took a moment to go, wait 1 second, am I supposed to be here? If he would have ran in, I would have to just literally bolt out, basically. That would have been unfortunate. What are you, bud? Thank you for a noble sacrifice. Can I do one more level? We get, what, like 7,000? So no. Alright. We don't do any hot swaps, so no reason for us to take off dagger. Sip. Prep. Two hand. Sip. Prep. And in. Let's set up. Don't like that you did that. Add dash or no? Nope. We'll take our time. We roar so we can throw. We roar so we can throw. No mad dash. I do need to roll that. You roar so we can throw. Outspace this. Close, honestly. Mad dash. Nope. No way! I rolled. I was so far away, I thought, from that, but apparently not. Apparently effing not. Look at that magma worm. We're doing so good too. To be fair, magma worm is like one of those boss fights that I genuinely don't like in this pathing because it can stupid stuff that can happen like that. Dumb. All right. Well, we'll continue our pathing and just count as practice. Freaking hell. Already an hour in. There's no way I can reset. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Mad dash. Yep. Another mad dash. Yep. Third mad dash. Yep. Dash, we're good there. Space it out. Mad dash. No. That's not good positioning wise. That's so strange. I've never taken hits like that from that attack. I've never. It's like the hitbox on like the corner, like where it pokes out. I have seriously never taken hits there, but all right. Good news, bad news. We obviously lose the run. Good news, lesson learned. I'm no longer going clockwise. I'm only going counterclockwise on Magma Worm. But let's reset the run. Well, not reset the run. Let's reset the save here. I guess just going counterclockwise is safer. It does. That's what I'm like. That's why, like, most times I can be like, oh, I understand why I took a hit there. That one, I don't understand why I'm taking a hit. So that is why I'm like genuine confusion. So lesson learned, just only go counterclockwise. That's how it's supposed to go. That's my life. Moonveil at the ready. 22. So now let's go to Raylucarda Gate South and go over to EG. Oh yeah, we took 2 hits on Magmorm, didn't we? Alright. Where am I going? Well, that's why I'm saying, like, it's just one of those moments where I go, wait, seriously? But like I said, I'll just take it as an L. I'll take the L and just take it as a lesson learned of just don't go counterclockwise, otherwise I risk that BS happening. Because I've never had that hit me before, and so I thought it was safe, but now I see after 2 times that there's a chance of me just either effing up the timing or the hitbox is being weird. And just going, you know what? It's no longer worth it. We go counterclockwise only. So, it is what it is. Let's do a practice route now. The only reason why I freaking changed directions the first time is because I felt that I was boxing myself in on the corner. So I don't like big enemies in those dungeon arenas. It feels way too freaking cramped half the time. That's like half the difficulty on some of those fights is the arena, not even the boss themselves.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old soul, perhaps.
Alright, time for us to go to Volcano Manor. So let's go to Main Academy Gate. I should have a Stoneward key here, right? Hold on, make sure. Yes, thank God for that noise. I wonder if it also could be because my frames are having so many issues right now. I don't think that would be it. But like my game has been dropping frames a lot today, which is just not normal. Like I usually get some frame drop here and there, but like it's been way worse today. I don't think there's any form of patches or updates that came out to my knowledge, but it's been a bit rough with the frame drops. All right. To be fair, Magmorm is one of those enemies or bosses that I still look at and go, yeah, if I'm going to take a hit anywhere, it's going to be here. Or at least I have a higher chance of it. It's like Magmorm, Scar Scourge, Radon, and Fire Giant are kind of the main ones where I go, I'll probably take a hit here, and then Radigan, Elden Beast. So kind of those 5. Otherwise, I feel pretty confident. most other fights, because mainly they're scripted. Magworm is not a scripted kill, as you could see. Ooh, I need to make it daytime. Actually, I guess I don't, since we're going to Volcano Manor. I'm going to eventually, though. I do. Rykard, I don't know if you know, but Rykard got shadow buffed. Either that or Serpent Hunter got shadow nerfed, more accurately. As you can no longer full stun Rykard and God Serpent Eater. Otherwise, I would be doing Rykard still. But now we have to kill Radahn. I could learn the fight with Rykard, but I'm deciding not to.
I knew you. I hear. Take my hand. Give me. I will.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so you can't just weapon art Rykard down. I'm still not certain if it's a bug or if it was a genuine nerf. They like there's nothing in the patch notes about outside of Serpent Hunter being buffed, but they never mentioned about Rykard specifically. And that's why I'm not entirely certain, but if it makes it through to 1.05, I bet you it is a purposeful change. Bye. And let's pop this. Let's bleed. Don't have any reason to hot swap. There's no reason to take off dagger here. Actually, we do hot swap, do we? But it's for a backstab to Moonveil, so we should be fine. We should be fine. Ready. So that'll be the next weapon we need. Aggroed by anything, so we're good there. Might as well top off here before we attack you. And should be good. I think you're dead here. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, thankfully the pathing Volcano Man are just wicked smooth. Like, I don't think there's any way you can make this any simpler in the grand scheme of things. Alright, let's have this out at the ready, since we're gonna bleed ourselves out next before Fire Monk. Before then, we don't need any other attacks. Alright, where is the snake at? Oh, yeah, we can pass right past you. That's fine. That is a non-issue, friend. We do not need the +5. That's here, so it's gonna bleed. Alright, let's sip. Let's swap. And let's sip once more. Hey, buddy. Kill. Perfect. Yeah, I'll show you real quick what they, how they basically nerfed the +7 jump. So before, what you could do is obviously go here, up here, and you can still do that. But if you note something, the ledge right there is no longer as thick. It used to be like that thickness plus some there. No longer is. So you'd have to now jump onto that corner there, which is so much harder and just not worth your time. So yeah, that's how they nerfed it. Get that prepped and ready. Let's go back to EG, me boy. And +6 the Moon Veil for Noble. AOEG. Prison Town Church. Alright, let's bleed. Oh, there we go. Now let's bleed. Will not be swapping during this fight. There's no reason to take off the dagger. All right. Let's aim right here. 2 hands. Sip. Throw. Roll. And you're asleep. Perfect. Hi, friendo. We're gonna have to backstab you here, which should be fine because you're too far on the stairs. Good. Alright, let's go get +7 now. Actually, I do need this out, don't I? I guess we do bleed, don't we? Kind of. Do we even need to? Not really, when I think about it. Let's sip and call it a day. No reason to bleed. Up we go, past the Virgin Abductor. One of the few enemies in this run that I go, you could end my run if I'm not careful. Okay, wait. This way it can't hit us through a frickin' wall, ideally. Let's make sure we take this off. Hi, friendo. How you doing, bud? Excuse me? Jesus Christ. That just about freaking gave me a heart attack. My freaking God. It's no words. I have no words what just happened. You never seen that happen? I thought I was in the clear with that thing. That thing can do some stupid stuff. It's kind of nutty. The one where we have another one we have to go past as well that has actually hit me in a similar fashion. Gave me a heart attack, it did. Shoot. That was really odd. I've never seen it do that before. It like just took a step forward, didn't do anything else. No clue what that was about. That's it. I think it's what, 3? 2, 3. Also, if you're asking yourself, wait, didn't you say you're not going the riot card? I'm not. We're going +7. This is the pathway for +7 now. It's a bit nutty. Just the week. That snake disappeared, right? Elden Ring's on something tonight. I've never had it be this buggy. But like, that snake straight up disappeared. Good. Item crafting, all of you. Soft cotton. Alright, let's apply. And down we go. Let's sip. And now we have to deal with the Albinoric and you. Albinoric heard something, but hasn't seen anything, so we're gonna hide for a bit while it comes down. Where is it? There you go. Thankful that didn't hit me. Was a bit scared of it, not gonna lie. We're gonna grab the talisman. Moonveil. And drop. And drop. Drop. Alright, let's get rid of you guys. Looks like all of them at a glance. Soft cotton. Good. And time for Virgin Abductor times 2. Hi, friend. Alright, pretty good. These are good. Let's go to EG. I guess we also can go past Godskin Noble. We're on to patches now. EG me boy.
Brave.
Cool. Now we go to Agheel Lake North. We're gonna make it daytime because I don't want to deal with the night cavalry that is over by here. And you know what? We don't need to level up for Patches. Patches fight is quite simple. For Tree Blessing? You don't have the status effect, but I see the leaves. That's. Let's go despawn Netagus. You know what? I did do this last time, I'll do it again. Soft cotton from Ian Torrent. Make sure we don't take damage here for whatever reason. Still don't know why it does. Sometimes, but not others. I can take you off. Anything else we need to like add on or not? I don't think so. Here's Netagus. You run back to the opening of the cave right here. And there goes Netagus. Patches, oh patches. Time for you to die. I do unfortunately have to kill Patches. Oh, you didn't. Sorry, friend. You also need to die. That's non-negotiable. Alright, Moonville at the ready. We should only need 2 transient moonlights. Well.
Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods! Wait, please!
It was bound to happen someday. What a shit show.
Thank you, Patches, me boy. That's Patches down. Now we on to Margit, the Fell Omen. Alright, let's go to Stormhill Shack then. No reason to level up now because we need to sit at the Static Grace right before Margit anyways. Still very much aggroed, but I think we are in the clear. All right, and now we just level up. 51. Flasks should already be good, right? Allocate 7. This is good. Physics should be good. Yep. All right, let's bleed. No need a hot swap. All right, sip, prime. Hi, Margit. Talisman pouch. Warrior jar shard.
Smoldering with thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall make thee no quarter.
Gostock down. As we also can progress this, since we're on to the Godric. Oh. All right, friendo. Need you to turn around, please, and thank you. Bury the annoying birds? Really? Did not know that. You should come out now. I guess it makes sense, but I never would have thought of doing so, to be honest. Alright, let's make sure we grab this. Though we shouldn't need the St. Trina arrows. Always good to have them, nonetheless. Let's bring up Moonveil. Open the door. Crouch. Hi, friendo. I still don't understand why people don't take the inside castle pathing. Like, real talk. I really don't understand. People take the main gate pathing through ballistas. And was like, no, I'll never do that again. I tried that a few times and never again. I found this pathing so much easier. As long as you kill Gostock, it's fine. It's just like, when you don't kill Gostock, there's that cutscene. Thank you. People out here freaking dodging ballista shots while doing a no-hit run. How didn't you get a cutscene there? Because I killed Gostock. If you kill Gostock, so Gostock's the one who closes and locks you in with the knight, and then the knight aggro's on you. But if you kill Gostock, he obviously can't lock the door. And so because of that, that's why I always kill Gostock. And if you don't know who Gostock is, he's the merchant or the guy who's like, take the shortcut. Because he wants to kill you. He basically is like Patches in that way. He's like, go this way. It's save her, and then tries to freaking loot your corpse. Oh, well, let me know when it's working again. I'll tell you. Should be back now. So the merchant, Gostock, the one who tells you to take the shortcut, or the hole in the wall, basically, he is the one who actually closes the door on you. So if you kill him like I did, then he isn't there to trap you in there, aggroing the knight. And so that's why I always kill him. And why I'm still unsure. You know what? I should ask in the Hitless Discord if people know about that. Because I find it really strange that people are still pathing the ballista route at main gate for a hitless run, where it is so much easier to go inside the shortcut as long as you kill Gostock. Like, I have found zero reason to not go that route. Yeah, as long as you kill Gostock, the cutscene doesn't happen. And because the cutscene doesn't happen, it means the knight is unaware of your presence. So you can either do what I did, where I one-shot him, you can backstab him, you can basically just free hits in, right? More or less. I think I'll do that tonight and double check and make sure everyone knows about that pathing. Because I get a feeling that maybe people don't. Crackpots. So now we have all 5 for the Godskin duo. Technically we only need 4, actually. Alright, time for Godric. That's it. We will not need a hot swap here. Do I have enough for a level? Yes. Let's level up then. No reason not to. Alright. What's up? Moonveil, 2-hand, sip. Prime. Brew. Now let's bait out 1 attack. Perfect. Of all things dead.
And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Can you just give me a rune in your remembrance, please? I don't care about your sob story. Thank you. Alright, now it's time for Radon's. Let's go to Fort Feroth. Might as well level up now. Level up. 2 levels into intelligence. Let's get that. Alright. Oh, you know what I need equipped? I need my soft cotton. That's right. Almost forgot about that. I'll need that temporarily. I forget. Did I grab the Starlight Shard here? on this save? As do not know. The answer is yes. It does appear I did. Bye, Millicent. All the batlins. You guys do you. There's demi-humans. What are they doing? I've never really like paid attention. They're just kind of like sitting around the freaking fire slugs. I wonder why. Okay, let's go down the skull and right there. All right, and where's the drop off? Drop off is right. Oh, did we already like pass it? I guess we did. Yeah, right there. Soft cotton. I forgot that you existed. I was like, which way do I go next? Not that way, that's for sure. It's so strange with soft cotton, even the double jump is silent. It's a really, really strange thing. Alright. I just realized something. That I'm an idiot. I realized something, and I was like thinking about it, and I was like, okay, what did I do? I did everything I needed to, right? Nope. I need to first go to Altus Plateau and set up the Site of Grace there, otherwise Radahn's Waygate is not active. As actually, you know what? I'll take that as a W, because I never experimented whether or not going up the lift activates the Waygate. I had never checked that, and I now know with certainty that we do need to go to an actual Site of Grace in Altus Plateau, and not just the one at Grand Lift. So, good to know. Alright, we'll get the one right before Draconic Tree Sentinel then. Let's do this real quick, because we're now on Star Scourge Radahn. Saw all bosses speedrun yesterday, 165, just under 8 hours game time. Yeah, I feel like if you path it correctly, absolutely. What weapon were they using, out of curiosity? I think that's what the part that I'd be most curious about, is like what weapon they decided to use for that run. I'd imagine Moonveil. Or, yeah, I'd imagine, for the most part, most things don't have a lot of magic resistance, and Moonveil just does a ton of good damage. So I'd imagine Moonveil for that run, right? Either that, I'm trying to think what else they would use. Death Poker? No, I feel like that just won't work for as many bosses. I feel like pretty much doing my pathing with Moonveil and then just going in on all the bosses would be the play. Efren. Horfrost Stomp? Oh, well, okay. I mean, it's a super cool thing that they did. You're 100% right. But as soon as I saw that they downpatched the .02 and used Horfrost Stomp, I'm like, Okay, that took a little bit of the coolness factor out of it because of how broken Hoarfrost Stomp was on 0.02. So I won't downplay the achievement, but I will say I would have definitely been more impressed if they would have done it in 0.03 or later. Oh, criminy. Hold up, I didn't grab those. Yeah, I think if they would have done 0.03 or later, I think I would have been a bit more impressed for sure. Because Hoarfrost Stomp was just so broken in 0.02. And also you can do the full weapon art riot card as well. I will say 0.02 is isn't that pre-nerf Radon or is that post-nerf Radon? I forget. Okay, now we go to Fort Faroth. Can't believe I forgot about that. We saw soft cotton at Zaretti. Yeah, I know people have discussed what it would look like to do a no-hit run all bosses eventually. They undid the nerf on Radon, didn't they? I think they might have been 0.02 he was nerfed though. Yeah, they didn't undo the nerf, so it's kind of strange. They nerfed Radon by reducing his health. That stuck. They did reduce his overall health pool. They did not undo that. However, big however here, Radon was actually also doing less damage, which was not their intention with the nerf. That was a mistake on their end. And so in 0.03, they undid the damage nerf. So now he does more damage, but he has less health than he did in 0.00, I guess, or 0.01. So still nerfed health, but same damage, basically. Only real difference. I mean, he still hits like a frickin' truck, though. Alright. Where is it? It's like right over here, right? By this tree root branch thing. Nope, a bit further. Past the eagles. Right here at the tree. Cool. And then we go this way. Still love the fact that you don't hear the double jump when you have the soft cotton on Torrent. No hit Radon because the only way it could get him dead. That's fair. That is fair. Did you use summons or no when you killed Radon? You know what I should have done? I should have freaking popped the Site of Grace there before I left. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. So I didn't have to path it back again. Oh well. Well. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Alright.
Champions, welcome! The stars have aligned. The festival is... Are you... The festival.
The time I actually killed him, I didn't summon, but my attempts included variety. Fair. Yeah, we definitely, at least I do. I know other people do different setups, but I definitely rely on summons. Just to take aggro, so I can hit him with our rock sling. Hi, I'm standing on this. Alright. let's make sure we bleed. We have everything that we need, right? Yeah? Okay. Bleed. Alright, we do hot swap, so let's take off dagger. Let's sip. I always summon patches. I wish there's a way to actually, like, I wonder if there is a way to get patches to stick. I doubt it. That'd be kind of funny if there was. Raise it back for a bit now. I still hate whoever decided that they would give you a gesture during a boss fight. Still such a stupid thing. Casual greeting. Someone from Soft does as you take an arrow to the god-forsaken face. Alright, there we go. Get officially taken aggro. Live. Sip. Make sure he's not aggroed on me. We can just go in here, potentially. I need to back off in case of the gravity well. Let's jump. Alright, he's staggered. Alright, let's sip. Moonveil at the ready. Back off. There we go! So that was Radon no hit. 3 hits better than our last one. Good freaking stuff. Honestly, that's probably one of the smoothest runs I've had of Radon. Hi, Blythe. Alright, let's go back to Outer World Battleground. And now we're on Draconic Tree Sentinel. Let's make it daytime to start off with. And then let's level up. Really? We're 2 levels short? Actually, no, hold on. I didn't pop it as remembrance, did I? I was about to say, I'm 2 levels short of where I should be, and that's a bit scary. But I think this should at least make up 1 level. We're still short, like, 1, then. I don't know where. Nope, we're good. 1619, exactly where I should be. Good stuff. Alright. Time for Draconic Tree Sentinel. Let's not take it by the Golem. Frame drop today has been rough. Alright, they're aiming at the commoners. I think it's aiming at me. Oh, yes it is! Why are you guys aiming at me so early? carry stuff. I think we should be good now, though. Keywords. I'm just gonna keep dashing until I get to my safe spot, where I know I've never been hit. I say that, though, once again, and I'm going to. Dagger back on. Alright, let's bleed. Oh, I forgot to grab my talisman, didn't I? I don't think it should be an issue. Let's make sure we grab it right before this, or right after this, rather. That's right, if it is an issue that we don't have the talisman, I'm gonna scream. Alright, sip. Okay, it was an issue, but we were still able to do it, so that's fine. Need to make sure that I grab the Draconic Sword Seal before we do that. Otherwise, I will regret it. Still do these, good. Also, my frames freaking died inside right then. Alright, let's go grab our third talisman slot.
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as now become.
Alright, Draconic Sword Seal. And we go back here. Capital Rampart. Time to do some parkour. Got some soft cotton. And let's level up. 21. Alright. Should be good to go. Well, overall, we've officially taken less hits this run so far. Which is good. Still sad that we've only taken a hit on freaking Magma Worm. That is the saddest part of them all. Alright, let's pop this. Soft cotton. Alright, so far so good. Alright. As good as we're gonna get. Perfect. So now we are on Godfrey, which I guess I should update that real quick. Godfrey, first Elden Lord. No, this is just his shade and not Godfrey proper. Pass by you. Sprint. Okay. Let's bleed. Let's sip. Not scared of you for now. We will not do any hot swaps. Pop. Snap. Prep. And we're off to the races. Godfrey down. I did not mean to pop that. That's bad news. I'll just deal with that. I was like, oh, I forgot to do that. No, I didn't. I'm just an idiot. Let's get past you. Alright, and now we wait. Might just need you a little bit to the left, friendo. There we Good. That's Black Knife Assassin down. No problem. And unfortunately, we are going to have to sit at the site of Grace and level it up real quick. Not need a hot swap here. I forgot to put on my freaking 4th talisman. Thankfully, it didn't matter, but I thought about that. I was like, ooh, that could be problematic. Thankfully, it was not. That's more got down. And we actually still had the gold pickled foulfoot for when we cracked after Godfrey, so that worked out perfectly. We did not lose out on any runes. I was afraid of that, but we did not. Touch grass. Time for Fire Giant.
Hello. Allow me. You are unable to prevent the thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you. Shall I let my hand share them with me?
All right, 32. We are going to go back to these capital ramparts, and we're going to do a little bit more parkour. Done a few. Last one of you. Ideally, should only need one. And we're good. Let's bleed real quick. Is there a reason to hot swap during the fight with any of the Misbegotten and Knights? No, there is not, so we should be good. You sip. Misbegotten. And then we need to take care of the Misbegotten there on the top left. Two, just in case. You're down. Wait for the next one to come down now. Come on now. Make sure we didn't aggro the red main Misbegotten. If we do, that's kind of a death sentence. Good. Alright, cool. Rock sling at the ready. Yeah, we're doing much better than a run yesterday. No hits on Radon, no hits on Godfrey. Actually, no, we didn't do any hits on Godfrey yesterday, did we? It was Radon. I'm almost an idiot. Six more, that should be fine. Make sure we're far enough out not to hit anything. Perfect. Let's do the same to you now. That's all the knights done, and now we make our way to the Grand Lift. Is it enough? So, next big fight where we did end up taking hits was Fire Giant. We took 2 hits. Godskin Duo, Garank, Godfrey, and then of course Radigan Elden Beast. Do we need any weapons for a while? I guess not. I guess the next weapon I technically am going to need is frickin' Bloody Slash, so we can bleed ourselves out, but we don't need that anytime soon, and I feel nervous having that out when I'm literally 1 bleed away from death, so no thank you. Let's sit and reset. Alright, cool. Actually, what time of day is it? Early day? We're good. These are good. Should be smooth sailing. Say that going one of these little idiots gonna hit me. I have the golden seed, cause why not? Oh, not yet. It's turning a bit too soon. I think we should be good. Cool. Mountaintops of the Giants. Hello, Shabriri. I wonder if there's a way, I doubt it, but I wonder if there's a way to save Yura to make sure that he isn't taken over by Shabriri. I don't think there is, unfortunately. It'd be kind of interesting if there were. Still always a bit scary when that aggro's on me. I guess I could kill it pretty easily. I actually might want to start integrating that in case, so I guarantee not taking a hit from it by some stupid means. Turn around so I can't snipe me in the back. And we're off to the races. You winding up yet, bud? There we go. Enemy number 2. And we don't have to wait out number 3 here. I just play it safe. I don't think there's any way that it could actually turn that quick, but better safe than sorry. Maybe we're aggroed by something? I don't even know what. Interesting. Let's avoid the demi-humans. Second giant. And time to cross the frozen lake. Alright, let's see. Where's the church? There's the church. We go directly through that gap in the trees, right to the right of that pile. Also, look at that freaking phantom, like, just stop motioning across the ground. Yeah, like I said, Elden Ring's on something today. Don't know what. Don't know why. Should be exiting the fog soon. Are in the clear. Lord Contender's Evergold. Just about there to the fire giant. Question of the day, can we do it first try? I mean, you got pretty close yesterday. We just made a stupid mistake. So I think if we don't make any stupid mistakes, we should be a-okay. That kind of is the name of the game for all of this, isn't it? Don't make stupid mistakes. Oh. Make sure we don't get aggroed by the burb. Aggroing hands, that's fine. Aggroing birds, not so much. Alright then. Since we are treating this like an actual run, we will pop the Sight of Grace, so if we find ourselves in a disadvantaged position, we can always bone out and reset the fight. Anything I don't need during the fight. It won't be hot swapping at all. Should be good. Let's bleed. More. Should we swap off of that? Alright, Physic at the ready. Let's go in on the fire giant. Don't have enough for a level, right? try and recover this. We'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm just gonna bone out here. There's no sense in me. If I poise broke him, then maybe. But since we didn't, that's just me messing up. I need to hit that moon veil on his ankle before he rolled. Alright, let's go again. Thankfully it doesn't change the flow of the fight all too much, though it does change it ever so slightly. Gone wrong. Very thankful didn't. Not great that we didn't poise break there, but it's workable. Let's go volcano. Yep. Fire Giant Feld first try. There we frickin' go. There we frickin' go. It was a bit dicey there, I'm not gonna lie. That was a bit dicey there. Up. Thankfully, that didn't change how many levels, even though we lost 15k. Since, yeah, the way the levels worked, so that worked out well. Now it's on to Godskin Duo. Godskin Duo and Malekith. So Godskin Duo I'm not too worried about as far as the fight itself, just getting to them. There's one section that I fear taking a hit at. Only one. But we'll see what we can do.
This world and death. Are you to commit? Very well, let my hand.
To Farm Azula we go. Alright, let's bleed. Do we do any hot swapping here? Not hot swapping, but I'll still take off the dagger. It is beneficial nonetheless. Crumbling Farm Azula. I imagine in a DLC we're gonna see Farm Azula before it's, you know, crumbling. I can almost guarantee it. Like that. Wait for you to get in place. Good. Okay. Time for the dragon run now. Pass by you, friendo. All right. I've never seen it that close to where I drop. Holy hell! Okie dokie then. That was a thing. Alright, this is the section I'm always worried about. Let's go. Alright, and we're good. Now it's just the boss fight. Alright, let's prep ourselves and bleed. We do not hot swap during this fight, so no reason to take off dagger. So let's put these on. All 4 of you. Anything else I'm missing? Yep. I'm missing my short bow and St. Trina arrows. Let's get you approaching. Ormar Katana by the open fire. Remember that you turn on your right. Alright, he should be approaching on my left. We want to be on his left. Wait, what? He turned right. You never turn right, friend. But we're fine. Because you can't come in here. Alright, let's aim here. Make sure we're standing. Let's two-hand. Let's sip. Let's throw. Let's roll. Apostle asleep. Noble asleep. Wait to see if it's Noble or Apostle now. There's Noble. That's the one attack that I always mess up on. I always do it too. I always roll too early. Alright, that's one hit on duo. God frickin' dang it. Alright, let's reload our save because it's a resource-based fight. We're doing so well, and that would have been the end of the end of that fight too. He would have killed killed Noble and finished the fight. God dang it. God dang it. Just like, for some reason, it's the only frickin' attack that I just always mistime. Or more consistently mistime than others, at least. Okay, now you turned the wrong way last time. You're supposed to turn to the right, yet you turned to the left. I wonder if I was just too close to him? strange. I've never had it turned the other way before. That is quite peculiar. Alright, let's not F this up again. Right there, should be fine. We two-hand, we sip, we throw, and we roll. Wait, what? Apostle didn't... I've never had Apostle not fall asleep there. Like, dead serious, never. Never have I had Apostle not fall asleep there. What in the world? That's nutty. Okay, I guess. Like, only times I've ever seen that is when Apostle, like, sidesteps. I wonder if my pot throw is just, like, a little bit off. I seriously have no clue. That was so odd. I bet you I could probably run past this dude. I don't even need to sneak past, but we're just gonna play it safe. Alright. Let's go again. Alright. So, on corner, middle column, one tile up. That's what we've always done. Roll. Are we serious here, Noble? I realized my mistake as soon as it happened. Thought we recovered. To Malekith. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not what I was expecting. good. Alright, here. And let's go past the Crucible Knot. Thankfully, I've never had this man jump down here. One day he's going to, and he's going to give me a heart attack, and I'm not going to know what to do, to be honest. That will happen one day. I can almost assuredly say that. Alright, done there. What? Oh my word. Of course, one spawns right in front of me. I just love how when it doesn't fly up, doesn't do the animation, just goes poof, out of existence. Goodbye! Maybe it teleport to a site of grace. Just kind of sitting there going, okay, guess I'm going to the map now. I'll be going. Bye. Alright. Let's get this set up now. I hope I have enough freaking flasks. I swear if I don't. Wait for you to come on by. You did see that, right, bud? Hello? There we go. Every time, like, did it? Is it actually coming? I don't know anymore. And these two back-to-back enemies are a thing of nightmares for me. Yep, you right there. Thankfully I found an easier way to dispatch you. The next one, I really don't, outside of just dodge. which thankfully I've gotten very good at, but still. All right, it is now time for the Beast Clergyman Gronk. That's it, so we can actually teleport to EG real quick like. Oh, EG me boy.
Ray.
Alright, and back over here. Alright, let's see what we can do with Malekith. Oh, we didn't freaking level up, did we? Because I am an idiot. Alright, let's level up. 3. Let's bleed again. We will not be doing any hot swaps here. We shouldn't ever need to bone out either. Alright, let's do it. Hi, buddy. Fire breath or no? Yep. We're good then.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me again.
Okay. I just got killed by frames. I'm not even joking, and I'm really upset about it, actually. Because frames dropped after I used Moonlight, and my roll did not register. I'm gonna take the hit because I took a hit, but I am by no means happy about that. Like, I've been thinking about this entire time of what if my frames cost me a hit, and right then and there. God frickin' dang it. That's ridiculous. That is downright ridiculous. Alright. For frick's sake. Literally. I know that timing like the back of my hand, and the roll was clean. And the game went, yeah, about that. Frame drop! No breath, so we double roll.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me.
That's too close. That's on me. That's purely on me. That was purely on me. I wanted to get the second Moonveil in, and I shouldn't have. I should have just played it safe, run the normal setup, and I got greedy, and that's what happens when you get greedy. Oh, god dang. Taking my time, prep for the setup. Because the biggest thing about Goronk, it just comes down to outspacing, or properly spacing, actually. Fire breath, good.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me.
Set up, so let's get to the column. Gets down.
Why cover destined death? To kill what?
Now it's Sir Gideon Ofnir. We're doing far better than we did yesterday, to be fair. Sit. Actually, I need to sit back up because I forgot about you. One Starlight Shard, which means we can't use it on Gideon. That's fine, though. Alright. We don't hot swap during Gideon's, so no reason to take off Dagger. I mean, timing-wise, we're kind of right on point for kids. I hear those tree spirits stomping about. Alright, let's start bleeding. Moonveil ready. Let's go.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden. What a sad state of affairs. commend your spirit to the last. None shall take the throne. Queen Margaret hopes for us that we continue to struggle unto eternity. I know in my
Alright.
a tarnished cannot
The biggest thing I just found with Gideon, just don't panic. Just be in his face and R1.
you. A man cannot kill.
Die already! Stop with the monologuing. Alright, time for Godfrey. Godfrey proper and Horalu. Alright, let's sit, level up. Let's bleed. No reason to hot swap here. I almost did it again. Yesterday I almost did this, and today I almost did it, where I cannot have the poise break physic for Horalu under any circumstance. If we did, we would have poise broken him before the fight, before his P2 basically, before the phase transition. And if we did that, then it just becomes a million times harder because we don't have a script to kill. Okay, dokie, let's do this again. Let's break. Let's drink. Let's enter and prep. Mother trucker. Yeah, I knew it. I frickin' knew it. Yo, what's up, Thrasher? How you doing, mate? As soon as we weren't able to... as soon as I saw that phase transition and the timing, I knew that it was over. God dang it. Alright, we took a hit there. That's unfortunate. Let's grab the Horalu save. Doing pretty well, doing pretty well. How about you, friend? What have you been up to lately, if anything much? As you can see, we're doing some Elden Ring no-hit runs. Before we go in, crack, flask, enter. Try it again. You're happy? What's going on in life? Prep this. Hey, congratulations! That's a big achievement. Very happy for you. dumb of me. I needed one more. The problem was I didn't have enough for Moonveil. I needed to recover at some point. How long did it take you to get that, out of curiosity? I remember way back when people were really going for that. It took so long, I can imagine. I can imagine. Two really dumb mess ups on my part for this fight, for God's sake. Alright, crack. Sip. Prep. Enter. That might be fine. I didn't have enough for Transient Moonlight. God dang. That's so rough. I needed just a little bit more FP. Straight doing merchant quests. Spent with a friend 8 hours to get the last 10 levels I needed. Wow, 8 hours for 10 levels. That's nutty. Well, hey, that sounds like quite the achievement. So once again, congratulations. That's pretty awesome. All right, should not be taking this many hits. We're on what, 3 hits now? I don't know how I got hit there. Now all I need is millions of golds to get the really expensive set in the game. Which will probably take a good number of hours there as well. I'm not sure how the economy is in the game anymore. I remember it used to be like hot garbage for such a long time. But then again, I played like back like a release. And I guess a bit after as well, but still. The economy back then was hot garbage. 4 to 8 million gold apiece. Jeez. That's gonna be a thing. Down. Hey, I'll take my time and eventually get there. Hey, just make sure you don't get burnt out. Should be good to go, friend. I think you can do it. I think you can do it. Just want to get Pirate Legend first. That's fair. That's fair. You got that far, so you are going in the right direction. 55, 62. Physic. Poise break. Alright, let's bleed. Time to go for Radigan, and then see if we can go Elden Beast. We're only going to take one crack at Elden Beast for the run, because that's what we did yesterday. Only get one shot, Elden Beast. You'll not be doing any hot swaps. I want to get rid of that, though. Let's go. That's a hit on Radigan. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate right there. I thought I had the timing. I did not. I shouldn't have gotten greedy. Alright, let's set up for the Radigan save file. That's so unfortunate. I was like, I might have the timing right here, and I did not, just barely. I was just ever so closely off. There are certain attacks where I can get that in between its attack, but that was not one of them. All right, let's go again. Oh, bollocks. I must have rolled late. Like, we've been doing a lot better in this run, but definitely it's starting to go downhill ever since we started taking hits at Horaloo. Because we're +2 on Horaloo, and then +2 on Worm. Everything else is better. Right now we're -2 on Radigan. We'll see how that goes. I said we get one attempt on Elden Beast. That is one of the most punishing things he can do, is the frickin' point blank shotgun. Like, it's just so little I can do. It's reaction timing only. I have to anticipate him doing that attack in order for me to not die to it. Ugh. I think we're gonna be like either just short of where we ended yesterday, or like right on the money. I swear. Okay, that was a bit spicy. That sucks so much. I panicked when I realized he wasn't dead, and I was really curious whether or not he was going to die on that hit or not. If we would have, instead of hitting him at range, if we would have hit him with Moonveil, he would have been dead there. But because we hit him at range instead, he had like a smidgen of health left. Funny enough, if I would have 62 intelligence instead of 62 dexterity right now, he would actually be... I think that would have been a kill as well. But yeah, I panicked. I was like, okay, maybe I can get a Moonveil in between. Then I realized I couldn't. By the time I realized I couldn't, it was too late. Because I was still sheathed. Oh, painful. That was early. That's my bad attack too. Where are we at right now? We're at +1 now on Radigan. I was thinking that this run was going to be better since we were doing so well on everyone else, and then Radigan's just going to throw this run into the garbage. 15 hits right now. And we, at the very least, we have a potential one on Elden Beast. Oh, this is painful. We had that last one. I just needed to dodge 2 hammer downs. And then I could have Moonveiled him out. I just panicked. No, we can't there. Here we can, though. I was wondering if that was too late. I was wondering if I Moonveiled him too late for the roll, because normally I Moonveil, roll, jump, and that's a good timing. I think I went for the Moonveil late. I should have just went for the jump. God dang. We have 2 hits left before we tie our personal best. Basically, if I don't make it to Elden Beast this run, we are guaranteed to, at best, tie at best, make it by 1, at worst, tie. I will be honest, did not expect him to go for that. I expected him to go for the stop. Alright, now it comes down to, we can only either do worse, we can tie by getting to Elden Beast, or we can get through Radigan, Elden Beast, and do better by +1 for run 4. Oh, we are doing so well. Radigan's still very clearly one of my weaker fights. Horaloo, I don't know what happened. But Radigan's kicking my butt right now. Alright, let's do it. I'm early. I think at this point I'm just getting a little bit tilted, and I'm just doing progressively worse. So now, at best, we can tie our personal best. I'm determined to make it to Elden Beast once. That's so punishing. So friggin' punishing that we just are like throwing our way at the end. I did so good at start. so good at Radigan too. That's the upsetting part. I still don't know how to dodge Omega. That last one there. I need to look at other runs that clearly that go through that phase and like double check. Oh, so did it not count? Hello? Oh, I guess not. I guess not allow me to go past my worst, basically. That's interesting. Alright, well, at this point we're just practicing. Not even for our personal best at this point in time. You here. Can't hit you there either. Feeling of the game is over if I did, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Still don't know how to dodge that. Yeah, can I not? I cannot. Yeah, that's one of the things, like, if you're really a fan of a specific game, it's definitely, like, making sure you find ways not to get burnt out of it. I mean, that Elden Ring is a good example to where, like, I'm very much in that boat right now, and hey, what is up, Nickstoons? How you doing today, bud? Hopefully doing well. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. Previously, I was an educational Dead by Daylight player who teach ghosts how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. I mean, I still am if you have some questions. But as of late, we've been playing a whole lot of the Elden Ring. And we're doing some no-hit challenges. And this run was going really good, and then not so much. As you can see, it's been better. It's been better. We did well for a while. Unfortunately, we took a hit really early on Magmorm. You can see that on run number 4, where red's hit, green's not hit. And then we're doing like really well on the mid and early parts. And then the latter half has just kind of been downhill, unfortunately. So this was obviously not the run, but we're at this point just practicing, trying to beat Radigan. And I don't know why I'm struggling so hard on Radigan right now. I do not actually have a clue. How was your stream today? Hopefully it went well. What you're streaming? Why am I mistiming it? I think that I'm just maybe mentally fatigued and I'm just making stupid mistakes. Hey, Wildbird! Thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Gilty Ones, my friend. Did not catch my intro earlier, let me know and I will reintroduce myself. But thank you much for the follow. Do appreciate it. If you did not hear earlier, we're doing some no-hit runs, and right now this run, unfortunately, did not end in success, as you can see. However, we are still doing some practice, and I want to at least get to Elden Beast once tonight. And right now, our friend Radigan is just freaking going to town on us. We are struggling a wee bit. That's good. Alright, Lee, as long as we do this cleanly, we're good now. Dodge. There we go. Time for Elden Beast. This will be our last fight of the day. Elden Ring? Sure. Let's go! Elden Beast down. Okay. You know what? I was a bit upset with how our run went in the long run, where we did not succeed our personal best of 18 hits. But I'll take ending the run on a first attempt's no-hit Elden Beast. I'll take that as a W. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. Very happy with that. Bit by bit, we're getting there. Bit by bit. We're becoming more consistent on specific bosses. We're learning small little different things that we need to do differently. But I am happy with that Elden Beast kill. Very happy about that. All right. Well, that there is probably like the best way that we could have ended this stream. Is a no-hit Elden Beast on first attempt. Took us like, I don't know even how many tries on Radigan. Probably at least 12. I'd say at least 12. It's our hit counter stopped counting after a while. But at least 12. Got hair in my mouth. There we go. But I'll take the W. I'll take the W.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
I love the VA. Such good voices. But that there will be the end of this stream. As always, guys, if you guys did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help your kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow for No Hit Run number 5 at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!